been 10 months since Hurricane Ian came through Ocean Isle, and I did a video in October of 22 when Ian came through, October 22, and now it is August 2023. So we're going to take a look at how the refurbishment of the west end of Ocean Isle has come along in the last 10 months. I'm walking again at low tide. It's a nest. It must not have actually been a nest. It says possible. All the rest of the nests have hatched at this point. So the dunes have been built back up and grass added. So all those have just been plugged in over the last few months, I think in the spring, to start building up those dunes again that were all washed away. New sign up, try and keep people from walking up on those dunes. And here we are at the high rise. If you see my video from October, you'll know that you could just see straight under the high rise at that point. So they brought in new sand, built it up, and plugged in the grass. New stairs have been added to the high rise. It's pretty nice. Come down the center and then you can choose to go left or right. See the difference between the grasses that were plugged in. So the high rise grass was done sooner. Plugs are already doing much better. And I don't know if the homeowner or Ocean Isle is responsible for these ones for the first house after the high rise. They built some new stairs. Looks like they just went to the top of the dunes instead of coming all the way out. The next house here too. Stopping at the top of the dunes and then just a natural path down to the beach. Again, it's high tide. I'm sorry. It's low tide right now. All the houses used to have their walkways come out past the dunes, the way this one is. That's original. But instead of adding their steps out here at the end, they went ahead and added stairs off to the side over here. Much less to worry about that way. Should we be hit again with a hurricane. some just didn't rebuild at all. They'll just make their own paths rather than going over the dunes. They'll path through them, I guess. So this is how far back they had to replace the dunes. Right to here. Some new grass plugged in here versus the old. And they just stopped the walkway here where Ian took it and have a nice natural walk over the dunes down to the beach. I like it. I like the walkways ending closer to the house and the more natural look. Here is where the sandbags had started. So some of these walkways and stairs were saved here at the end of the island because of the sandbags. But now you can see that they have gone ahead and put sand over top of those sandbags and added the grass. Looks much nicer. Not seeing all those sandbags. But as we get to the last house, this is where the worst of it was from in October, the worst of the debris that we saw was here. They covered up a lot of their sandbags as well. And it looks like it's already starting to wash away. You can see the difference in the old and the new sandbags. Coming around the west end of the island, you can see the intercoastal over here, and the inlet between Sunset and Ocean Isle is here. And just like in October, it really hasn't changed. There's not very much water left between us and Sunset. Those people sitting out there, they are still on Ocean Isle. There's Sunset over there. I'll walk over there, get a better view. So I walked over here to where the water is left, the inlet between the ocean and the intercoastal. inlet is coming in, hitting the intercoastal along Ocean Isle. There's the high rise and the last house.